Have you ever wondered how we become intelligent? How a newborn baby, who knows nothing of the world, eventually learns to reason, love, and imagine? The Swiss psychologist Jean Piaget believed that true human intelligence doesn't appear all at once. It develops in stages. Today on BrainBooster, we'll explore Piaget's 4 stages of cognitive development and how each one shapes the way we see and understand our world. The first stage begins at birth and lasts until around the age of 2. In this period, our brain learns through movement, senses, and direct experience. We explore the world by touching, tasting, smelling, listening, and seeing everything around us. At first, our actions are pure reflexes. We cry when we're hungry or startled, but soon we start forming habits, shaking a rattle, grasping a finger, smiling at familiar faces. A key turning point is something Piaget called object permanence, the realization that things continue to exist even when we can't see them. Before this, if our mom hides a teddy bear behind her back, we think it's gone forever. After we develop this understanding, our curiosity explodes. We crawl, we stand, we walk, all to explore and make sense of our surroundings. Our cognitive world is still limited to our own perspective. We are completely egocentric, but it's the foundation of everything we'll learn next. At this stage, imagination becomes our superpower. We start using symbols, words, drawings, and gestures to represent things. When we draw our family, it's not about realism, but meaning. The sun gets a smiley face, and our dog might be bigger than our dad. We play pretend constantly. Pirates, superheroes, teachers, all ways of learning through fantasy. Piaget called this the intuitive age because children start asking endless why questions without understanding how they know what they know. It's the birth of reasoning, though not yet logical. We still assume everyone sees the world exactly as we do. This is why a child might cover their eyes during hide and seek, believing that if they can't see you, you can't see them either. Through play, curiosity, and imagination, our brain builds the symbolic architecture for future reasoning. At this stage, our thinking becomes logical, but still concrete. We begin to understand rules, order, and cause and effect. We grasp the idea of conservation, that pouring water into a taller glass doesn't make it more. We start doing reversible thinking. If 3 plus 5 equals 8, then 8 minus 3 equals 5. We can sort, classify, and organize ideas systematically. For the first time, we can truly put ourselves in someone else's shoes, understanding that others have thoughts and feelings different from ours. This is when empathy begins to grow. We also learn inductive reasoning, observing patterns and forming conclusions, like realizing that every time someone eats ice cream too fast, they get a headache. This stage transforms our brain into a structured system of logic and understanding. It's also when we begin to discover who we are, separate from everyone else. Finally, we reach the formal operational stage, where we can think abstractly and hypothetically. We begin to reflect not just on what is, but what could be. We can imagine the future, question morality, and explore concepts like justice, freedom, success, and love. Our brain now does deductive reasoning, comparing ideas and drawing logical conclusions. We can plan our lives, form ideals, and dream beyond our circumstances. But with this new self-awareness also comes a new kind of ego. The feeling that everyone is watching us, that our thoughts matter immensely. It's the dawn of identity, both exciting and confusing. According to Piaget, this is the peak of human cognitive development. We can think about thinking itself, an ability unique to the human mind. Jean Piaget believed learning never stops. Even as adults, we continue building on the structures we formed as children. We adapt, reflect, and constantly reshape how we understand the world. Our intelligence, he said, isn't measured by what we know, but by how we think. It grows every time we question, imagine, and connect ideas in new ways. So, which stage are you in right now? Not by age, but by curiosity. Because in the end, intelligence isn't a destination. It's a lifelong journey. This is BrainBooster, where we explore the mind, one idea at a time. If this video helped you see learning in a new light, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about how our brains grow, adapt, and imagine. Stay curious, because every question is the beginning of understanding.